Try again.
Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Alrighty, I had the privilege of meeting Mr. Bob Brunner and Mr. Anthony Brunner, excuse me, and Mr. Bob Brewer. I had my last speech and debate tournament, and they said, well, I had a great speech, if I do say so myself, and I thought you all would like it. So, before I get into my speech, I would like to talk to you about something that happened on November 9th in 1989. Secretary General Gorbachev, if you seek peace, if you seek prosperity for the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek liberalization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. This was the challenge issued by United States President Ronald Reagan and Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev that led to the destruction of the Berlin Wall. This action marked an end to communism, or so we thought. If you ask most people who live in America today, they will say, communism is dead. The Berlin Wall came down. This isn't a problem anymore. We think that communism is dead, but communism is alive and well, even here in America. Vladimir Lenin, founder of the Soviet Union, said, give me 4 years to teach the children, and the seed I have sown will never be uprooted. This was referring to our children. Just let him have the children for a short time, and he will be able to accomplish his goals. Communist goals. The communist agenda has set its sights on where we are most vulnerable. Our children. Our children's very foundations, their families, and their schools are being targeted. Let's take a look at how this is happening. First, we need to know what we're up against. In order to do this, we need to look at some of the goals of the communist agenda. These goals can be found in a book called The Naked Communist, written over 50 years ago by former FBI agent Cleon Skousen. We see that goal number 27 is to infiltrate the churches and replace revealed religion with social religion, discredit the Bible, and emphasize the need for intellectual maturity, which does not need a religious crutch. Goal number 28. Eliminate prayer in schools on the grounds that it violates the principles of separation of church and state, thereby taking God out of schools. The father of communism, Karl Marx, said, my object in life is to dethrone God and destroy capitalism. These are exactly the principles that make America great. Our country is made up of many different kinds of people with different languages, skin colors, and beliefs. But our country was founded on Judeo-Christian principles. Once the principles of a nation are taken away, what's left? Communists want to destroy America. With America in the world, people have a chance to possess freedom. Without America, there is no chance. Because the biggest threat to communism is America and the freedoms that only we can offer. These communists have held high, influential positions within our country. For example, let's take a look at Roger Baldwin, founder of the American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU. Mr. Baldwin got his master's degree from Harvard and taught sociology at Washington University. Mr. Baldwin was a member of Communist Party USA, founded by the one and only Karl Marx. At the beginning of the ACLU, Mr. Baldwin stated that communism is the goal. He later became disillusioned with the Communist Party as more and more information on Joseph Stalin's tyrannical regime came out. But unfortunately, much damage had already been done. In 1962, because of his influence, prayer was banned in schools. Communist goal number 28 accomplished. In 1963, he had the Bible removed from schools. But he didn't stop there. Finally, in 1980, he had the 10 Commandments removed as well. What outcry did Roger Baldwin receive for all of his attempts to dethrone God? In 1981, President Jimmy Carter actually awarded this man with the Medal of Freedom. Another way to attack America is by attacking capitalism. Goal number 37, infiltrate and gain control of big businesses, with the ultimate goal being to destroy capitalism. They understand the best way to do this is through the environmentalist movement. Al Gore, former vice president, Nobel laureate, and presidential candidate, played a part in this. Even though Mr. Gore's theory of global warming has been disproven time and time again with scientific data, it is still being pushed to this day. The EPA is responsible for many of the regulations our businesses have been forced to comply with. For example, let's take a look at car manufacturers. Car manufacturers have been overloaded with regulations, many being pushed to the brink of bankruptcy. They are required to create cars with unrealistic expectations of gas mileage. But better gas mileage sounds great, doesn't it? Well, as Winston Churchill once wisely stated, however beautiful the strategy, you should occasionally look at the results. So, how do car manufacturers create cars with better gas mileage? Simple. They just have to start using less heavy material like metal and start using more lighter materials like plastic. Well, what's the downside to using less metal and more plastic? Safety. Why does this matter? Ask yourself, would you rather your own family was traveling in a car if it means that it isn't as safe and they are not likely to survive in an accident? And if your family isn't safe, it really doesn't matter if global warming exists or not, does it? The environmentalist movement, or the Green Movement, was established by the Committees of Correspondence, which was founded in turn by, guess who? Communist Party USA, started by Karl Marx. Goal number 40, discredit the family as an institution, promote promiscuity and easy divorce. Goal number 41, emphasize the need to trade children away from the negative influence of parents, attribute prejudices, mental blocks, and retarding of children to the suppressive influence of parents. Goal number 24, eliminate all laws governing obscenity by calling them censorship and a violation of free speech and free press. Goal number 25, break down cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography and obscenity in books, magazines, motion pictures, radio, and TV. The assault on our children takes place in their homes and in their schools. Goal number 17, get control of the schools. Use them as transmission belts for socialism and current communist propaganda. Soften the curriculum. Put the party line in textbooks. When we look at our current system, we can see that this is all done, and done. Where is the public outcry? Most Americans are too busy to even notice. You see, because in order to destroy our governments, it is necessary to destroy our society. And in order to destroy our society, it is necessary to destroy our family structure. And in order to destroy our family structure, it is necessary to promote things such as easy divorce and promiscuity. We can see that the communists want to destroy our way of life on every level. We are the only thing threatening their survival. If America exists, then the hope for a better way of life will exist. Alexis de Tocqueville once stated that America is great because she is good. If America ceases to be good, she will cease to be great. It is because of our Judeo-Christian founding and moral beliefs that America is good. Stop that, and America, as we know it, ceases to exist. We can see that many of the communist goals have already been accomplished. We cannot afford to allow them to accomplish anymore. What can we do about it? What can we, the people, we, the churches, we, the United States, do? Well, we cannot hope to solve a problem if we don't know what the problem is. Now, all of us in this room know. Now we can all identify when it's happening and stop it. What is going on in the current system? The HHS mandate threatens our religious liberties. Congress is considering placing a ban on our right to bear arms. The sanctity of marriage is being threatened. We need to stand up for what we believe in, for our values and for our morals. Talk to your congressman, your co-workers, anybody who will listen. But especially, talk to your children. Teach them what it means to be an American. Because as we have seen throughout this talk, one man can change the world. That's all it takes. Sometimes that one man is someone like Karl Marx, Roger Baldwin, or Al Gore. Imagine what all they had accomplished then and are still accomplishing now. But we cannot forget another very influential man, Ronald Wilson Reagan. President Reagan almost single-handedly destroyed communism. At the very least, he put them on the run. One man truly can change the world. And I am calling on all of us to be that one man or one woman. Thank you.